Meanwhile, these women are given free reign to upload their nudity content to this platform while also putting links to their link tree down below.
Women are turning YouTube into OnlyFans. How is that even possible? How are women using YouTube to drive people to their OnlyFans account? And more so, what kinds of content are they posting on YouTube to entice people to subscribe to their OnlyFans accounts? Today we have a video from Mediocre Tutorials, and his channel will be linked in the description so that you can go and check him out. Before I did the research for this video, I had no idea that women were using YouTube to drive tens of thousands of people to their OnlyFans accounts. But furthermore, I didn't realize just how racy the content was that they are posting on YouTube to do it, and how they are able to effectively bypass YouTube's ban on adult content. Watch to the end of the video to learn how women have turned YouTube into OnlyFans without anyone even noticing.
Oh, you guys are thinking, MTR, shut up. You're just making it up. Let's watch. This video is intended for educational purposes only and aims to provide information and support regarding breastfeeding. It is not meant to replace professional medical advice. Please consult with a qualified healthcare provider for personalized guidance and support regarding breastfeeding and infant care. And they do this initially to try to make it seem like it's a educational video purely. We're going to just prove that in a quick second, but let's just see what's happening. Eva. Okay, Eva Education.
Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Eva. So this channel is dedicated to those who are wanting to learn about breastfeeding, and I will give you some tips and tricks and show you how to breastfeed successfully.
All right, now listen. Not never in the history of ever was breastfeeding ever taught by a young woman kneeling on a bed that looked like she recently got drilled in while also sporting double D tits. It just has never happened in the history of ever. But we're supposed to believe that this is education. Let's proceed.
So you will need a baby.
Oh, sure.
I just have this little doll here.
Wow.
But this is just for educational purposes. I'm using this. But yeah, this is a really special time to bond with your baby. So enjoy it. You also get to have a little break from your daily activities and just rest. So make sure you're in a comfortable position. You can use as many pillows as you need.
That doll baby is the only version of a baby she's ever held within her life. I don't even hold babies, and I can hold babies better than her. What is you doing, baby?
But yeah, you want to be holding your baby nice and close, facing your baby's body towards you and their head towards your nipple. And when you are ready, you can...
All right, we're going to stop it right there. This lovely young lady, during the next minute and a half of her demonstration, not only takes out the one to breastfeed the child, but then just somehow just removes the other just so we can see what's going on. Now, the title of this video, in case you guys want to go look this up for yourself on your free time, New Breastfeeding Tutorial, Breastfeeding Mom. If she was a mom, it would be her own child, right? It's funny here, the top comment at the top, the guidelines are wild in these days. And just to prove that these videos are these women gaming the YouTube system, let's watch this one. Let's see what you guys pick up on.
So this channel is dedicated to all those who are wanting to learn about breastfeeding. So today we're just going to go over some tips and tricks to make your breastfeeding with your baby an enjoyable one.
Now, pretty similar introduction to the last video, right? So you would expect, like, let's set it up one way. And as we go into the video, let me teach you different tips or tricks. Or is the only thing different about this video is the outfit that she's wearing? The degree of showing off those very round and yet supple yet exposed mammary glands. Kind of like all of those YouTube channels of these young women doing try-on hauls. Meanwhile, the majority of their audience is male. Like, y'all thoughts know what y'all are doing, right? Women are not really watching y'all shit like that. It's a majority men that are simping down into your comments, but you just pretend like you just don't see it. But whatever. The men want to see y'all half nude bodies and you want to be a thought. Yeah, it's a free marketplace. Anyway, let's see if she teaches us anything new.
So, I don't have a real baby here with me today. I've got
You never do, ma'am.
doll here, and he still needs a name. So please comment below a name that I should give my little baby. I would love to see what you come up with.
Y'all, the simp economy, the simp economy, the simp economy. It never ceases to amaze me. And as you can see here, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again, a lot of women will not eat in a specific evening if they cannot find a guy to take them out on a date and buy them a meal, because they're not actually interested in having a relationship. They are just living entirely off the simp economy. And this is a perfect example of it. They use YouTube to drive specifically men to their OnlyFools, where they can then extract wealth and resources from them, just like they do, you know, through marriage and dating, you know, for the state and for themselves. There's a content creator, I believe her name is Camila, and she was in a Mr. Beast video. She did really well in the video. She was good looking. She became popular. And then she started trying to make her own content on YouTube. She did all right at it. She did not stick with it. And I remember following her because I thought she was pretty cool. And someone asked her, "Where's your OF?" And she said, "I don't have an OF and I will never have an OF." And then she completely backtracked, created an OF, and went full-blown 3 to the 0 to the 4. And it's been a downhill thing from then, situation from then. Even Penguin Z has covered it. And to make matters worse, she actually uses her little brother as a prop in these videos. She's been doing it for years. We've watched him sadly grow up, you know, in her videos as she uses him to get people to subscribe to her OF. She posts these videos on YouTube. She posts these videos, especially on Instagram. They're absolutely gross. And her little brother will say that his friends ask, "Is it pink?" And she'll go, "Oh my gosh, come on, subscribe to me, subscribe," you know. And it's like, what the heck? It's so, and now, you know, and then she even mocks, you know, she's even mocking the fact that it's affecting his life, and it's just one disgusting situation.
Not a good sister?
Well, it's not that you're not a good sister. It's just you gotta think that your actions don't just doesn't affect not just only you, but it also affects me. Like, next year, I'm gonna be applying for colleges, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that with things that are on the internet. I might not even be able to get a girlfriend, because people, like, they already know. In public, people ask me, "Do you really like your sister? Do you really approve of this?" Like, I actually don't think this could work in my future.
Christian, with everything that I'm doing, like, I've never once wanted it to affect you like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I really don't want it to affect you.
There's nothing else I can say.
You know, and here's the funny thing. You might think that they're serious, but then she's actually sitting in front of him with her legs, you know, on the chair. And then, of course, in a very revealing way while wearing boy shorts. And we're supposed to take this serious. Like, we already know what little bro's future is. His little bro will continue being in these videos. And when he turns 18, he may begin making his own content. "What's up, buddy? What's up, bro?" You know, because there's an entire community of dudes that, like, you know, that are batting that, like, that kind of content, and they'll pay for that, you know. So I mean, he's just gonna pick up where his degenerate sister has now left off, and it's the sad reality that we're dealing with. An absolutely sad and disgraceful reality, and this thing destroys lives.
YouTuber went from making kids content to becoming an OnlyFans star. Lizzie Capri grew her channel to over 7 million subscribers by making family-friendly challenge content, but then her view count went from in the millions per video to tens of thousands. That's when Lizzie decided to join OnlyFans. Although Lizzie has said that she's lost all her previous kid-oriented sponsorships. She ended up making $100,000 in her first 11 months on OnlyFans. Since then, she's also started a YouTube channel focused on more adult content. But the thing is, the pivot wasn't entirely business motivated. In her own words, it was something that Lizzie wanted to do for herself, because she felt the focus of her original channel wasn't entirely representative of who she is. So she took things into her own hands and decided to create platforms where she could be more wholly herself.
More wholly herself. So she's saying that that to be wholly herself, or who she is a person who creates content on OnlyFans that drives men to watch this content and could potentially break up relationships. So someone who lives entirely off the simp economy. Because I mean, what you're really doing is that you are selling yourself on this platform. It's an absolute and utter disgrace, in my opinion. And there we have our answer. By posting racy content on YouTube under the titles like transparent haul, try on, while putting up disclaimers at the beginning of their videos saying that their videos are not intended for or directed at an adult audience or to be consumed as adult content, they are thereby able to bypass YouTube's bans on indecency and unclothed individuals by trying on clothing that is completely see-through but still counts as clothing, and passing their videos off as try-on hauls like any other try-on video on YouTube, which is a very big industry on YouTube, or pretending that they are educating other women on how to feed their children, while then feed their children milk using their bodies, while then funneling men watching these videos over to their Instagrams and then their link trees, which then direct them over to their OnlyFools, where these men can then become paying subscribers. They have effectively beaten YouTube's guidelines on a technicality, and this matter has been going on for at least a year now, so YouTube is well aware of it, and YouTube has failed to respond to it or even restrict these videos as being 18 plus. So, almost pretty much anyone can watch them. Teenagers can watch them. Essentially, 13-year-olds can watch them. YouTube doesn't seem to care, even while they crack down on content creators for even discussing the news surrounding OnlyFans. Just think about that very, very carefully. That's the reality we now live in. And, if you're enjoying the content, guys, consider subscribing to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy and subscribe to the newsletter. And also, you can head over to our Locals community, our Angry Guy community on Locals for exclusive content, or if you just want to support the channel by going to angrygalaxy.com or clicking the link in the description. Guys, what do you think regarding all of this? Women are turning YouTube into OnlyFans. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.